It's 19 minutes past 7, and in the past few minutes, the retailer Next has reported its trading figures for the Christmas period. Dominic is here with more.
Yes, retailers are having a terrible time, of course, at the moment. Christmas is very important for them. Over the next 10 days or so, all the big players will be confessing how they did. Next is normally first out of the box. The numbers are a bit of a mixed bag. It said sales in the 3 weeks to Christmas were very strong, but overall it's reducing its profits guidance for the year slightly. Kate Hardcastle is retail analyst at Insight with Passion. She joins us from Leeds. Kate, these numbers, I think there'll be a bit of relief that they just weren't a total disaster.
I think you're absolutely right. What we've seen in these figures once again is that their retail, so their in-store figures are down, and online has seen considerable growth once more. They're reporting this change in their business is considerable and it will continue that way. Products that have worked well for them in line with consumer trends are things like beauty and personalised gifts, whereas their fashion, again, has been slightly challenging. So I think it's very reflective of the marketplace, but Next have always had a little advantage in that they have a credit line through their directory and they've been able to move their business online quicker and speedier and perhaps more efficiently than those who haven't had something like that.
Yeah, these results really, I think, show that the continuation of the trends that we knew were already there, but they don't show that the consumer was having a really tough time, which some people have been talking about in the run-up to Christmas, that people just wouldn't spend. Next shows that people are spending.
Yes, I think people have been looking for the best deal for them and looking for products that excite and inspire them. I think they're not getting the best service from a lot of our traditional retailers. I think definitely big is not beautiful anymore. So we know consumers have got so much choice now. There's so much for them to be able to select from, be that online efficiencies or the in-store retail theatre. But still, we've got a lot of mass market brands paying lip service to things like the idea of food and beverage and making it more of an experience when you go out shopping. A lot of these middle market brands perhaps don't have the dynamic yet that's needed and not the speed of change.
I think the attention will shift now to some of the big companies that are reporting next week, in particular Debenhams and Marks and Spencer's. Do you think, like Next and like John Lewis, they'll be able to defy the gloom that there has been around?
I think perhaps it's going to be a very challenging set of figures for the likes of Debenhams next week. I just don't think change has been significant enough. There is very much a one transaction at a time mentality. They're not doing enough to bring customers back into store, and they're certainly not creating the highlight of what an in-store offer can be versus online. It's got to be complementary, and they've got to be using their people, using the interaction, using the experience far more than they are. It really does seem like it's just clinging on to the sides and hoping for the very best rather than a profound and clear strategy that consumers can understand.
We'll await those Debenhams results with interest. Thank you very much, Kate Hardcastle from Insight with Passion.